Welcome back to the May YouTube. Channel name Big Bucks Coins, Treasure Hunters, Coin Collectors, and Seekers of Hidden Wealth. Today, you have unlocked the doors to one of the most mysterious treasure vaults in United Kingdom history, the world of ultra-rare United Kingdom 1 penny. These aren't just coins, my friends, these are silent vaults of fortune, historical relics wrapped in and treasures that, if found, can change your life forever. The pennies I am about to reveal to you are not simple pocket change. They are legendary artifacts, coins so scarce, so breathtakingly rare that collectors across the world fight fiercely to claim them. These are coins that have already turned ordinary people into overnight millionaires, and today, I will reveal their stories, their history, their secrets, and their staggering values. And let me tell you, what you are about to see is not a dream. This is reality. Your reality. If you are lucky enough to hold one of these ultra-rare United Kingdom 1 penny in your hands. As we conclude, remember this, the United Kingdom 1 penny is not just a coin. It is history, it is heritage, and it is wealth. If you own it, cherish it. If you seek it, pursue it with passion. And always protect yourself from those who will try to buy your treasure cheaply. Trust me when I tell you what you hold is nothing less than a golden ticket, a priceless treasure, a fortune in disguise. So, my friends, if you are sitting with a United Kingdom 1 penny in fine condition, you are already rich. You just need the right moment to unlock your wealth. Do not underestimate it, do not undervalue it, and most importantly, do not trust the wrong people with it. Trust me when I say this, your coin is not less than a royal crown jewel, and it deserves to shine in the grandest way possible, where we dive deep into the world of rare and valuable coins. Today, I am bringing you a coin that is not just a simple piece of metal, not just an ordinary penny, but a treasure that carries history, wealth, and power in its very design. Yes, I am talking about the legendary United Kingdom 1 penny from 1964, in very fine condition. This is not just a coin. It is a millionaire maker, a coin that can change your destiny overnight. A coin that the auction market today is treating like a crown jewel. So sit tight, because what I am about to reveal will leave you speechless. Now, let's start with a little history, because every great treasure has a story to tell. The 1964 UK 1 penny was part of the pre-decimal currency system of Great Britain, before the country moved to decimalization in 1971. At first glance, it looks like an ordinary coin, but in truth, it represents the very heart of Britain's coinage heritage. Struck in bronze, with a weight of 9.4 grams and a diameter of 31 millimeters, this coin proudly carries the portrait of Queen Elizabeth II on the obverse. It reflects not just her reign, but also the prestige and pride of an empire at its peak. On the reverse side, we see Britannia, a symbol of strength, endurance, and tradition. Holding her trident and shield, Britannia on this coin is more than art. It is a statement of sovereignty, a reminder of the United Kingdom's historic greatness. But what makes this coin so special? What sets it apart from the millions that were minted in the 1960s? The answer lies in its condition, demand, and rarity. While many pennies of 1964 exist, very few survive in very fine condition like the one we are discussing today. Collectors know the difference. An average penny is common, but a penny in exceptional preservation is a masterpiece. Every detail of Queen Elizabeth II's portrait, every line of Britannia's gown, every edge of the coin speaks of careful handling and immaculate survival through time. This kind of condition is not just rare, it is extremely valuable. Let's talk about rarity and collector demand. Around the world, serious coin collectors are not looking for junk pieces. They are hunting for treasures that are preserved, desirable, and historically significant. The 1964 1 penny in very fine condition ticks every single box. Auction houses are seeing a surge in demand for pre-decimal coins, especially those from the Elizabethan era. Why? Because collectors know their worth, and they know that owning such a coin is like holding a piece of British legacy in their hand. The demand is so high that even mid-range conditions are being snatched up, but when we step into the world of very fine condition, we enter a marketplace where the value skyrockets into the thousands. Now here's the part that will astonish you, the current market value. A United Kingdom One penny of 1964 in very fine condition is commanding auction prices that can shock even the most seasoned collector. We are not talking about a few dollars here and there. We are talking about values that touch the skies. In today's market, this coin is being valued not less than $50,000 in auctions. Yes, you heard me correctly, $50,000 and above. Some auctions have even seen bidding wars push it beyond this point. This is not an exaggeration. This is the reality of today's collector market, where rarity and demand turn a simple coin into a priceless jewel. Imagine holding something so small, yet so mighty, something that turns you from an ordinary collector into someone sitting on a hidden fortune. This coin is not less than a treasure chest. It is a treasure in itself. And let me tell you clearly, the price I am telling you is absolutely correct. I am not here to give you vague figures or unreliable guesses. I am giving you the truth. This coin, in this condition, is a millionaire maker. If you own one, you are not holding just a penny, you are holding a fortune that can elevate your life. That is the kind of respect this coin deserves, and that is the kind of recognition it is getting in today's auction world. Now, a word of advice to my viewers and collectors. Do not sell your precious treasure to a common buyer at the cheap prices. Avoid these scammers. Trust me, and do not waste your precious treasure. Too many people fall into the trap of selling their coins for a fraction of their worth to middlemen who only flip them for huge profits. Do not let your treasure slip away from your hands like that. Stand firm, do your research, and protect your coin as you would protect a chest of gold. Remember, treasures like this come once in a lifetime. If you are lucky enough to own one, guard it with pride. The best way to deal with this treasure is to understand its true worth and connect with reputable auction houses or serious collectors who value authenticity and condition. Remember, this is not just a coin. It is a powerful asset that can give you financial security, prestige, and even fame in the collector community. Your penny is a masterpiece of history and wealth, and the world of numismatics is hungry for it. So, to all my viewers, I will say this again. Trust me, do not let go of your treasure cheaply. This is the moment where you have the upper hand, where you hold in your hand something that the world craves. When you bring such a coin to the market, you are not offering a penny. You are offering a piece of history, a work of art, and a rare gem that collectors dream of owning. And when they dream, they pay, and they pay big. In conclusion, the United Kingdom. One penny of 1964 in very fine condition is more than just money. It is heritage, it is prestige, and it is wealth condensed into bronze. This coin can change your life. Treat it with the respect it deserves. Keep it safe, and when the time is right, bring it to the right marketplace. Your patience will reward you beyond imagination. And always remember, your treasure is your power. Do not waste it, do not undervalue it, and do not trust common buyers. Trust me when I tell you this coin is your hidden fortune. Next, coin number 2. Today, we are talking about a coin that is shaking the auction markets around the world. This is not just a coin. It is a true treasure, a crown jewel for any collector, and a piece of history that carries more value than most people can even imagine. Yes, I am talking about the legendary United Kingdom one penny from the year 1967, in fine condition, with those mysterious black dots that make it stand apart from ordinary pennies. By the end of this video, you will see why this single coin could be your ticket to becoming wealthy beyond expectations. So stay with me, because what I am about to reveal will leave you stunned. Now, let's dive into the history, because every great treasure has a story. The United Kingdom. One penny 1967 was issued during the reign of Queen Elizabeth II, a time when the United Kingdom was moving through economic changes and the last years of the pre-decimal coinage system. The coin is made of bronze with a rich reddish-brown tone and bears the iconic portrait of a young Queen Elizabeth II on one side, while the reverse showcases Britannia, seated with her trident and shield, symbolizing Britain's maritime strength. Millions were minted, but among them, a few rare varieties with unique errors or unusual marks like the mysterious black dots emerged. And these are the coins that have collectors and investors fighting over them in auctions today. The composition of this coin may seem simple at first glance, bronze weighing around 9.4 grams, but its significance is monumental. It represents the last era of the traditional penny before the United Kingdom switched to decimal currency in 1971. That alone makes it historically valuable. But when you add the rare striking variations, special marks, and condition factors, suddenly this coin leaps from being just a piece of bronze to a priceless gem. Now, let's talk about the unique features of this treasure. The fine condition of the 1967 penny already sets it above the average. But when it carries those black dots, tiny imperfections that collectors interpret as rare minting anomalies, it transforms into something legendary. These dots are not flaws to be dismissed. They are marks of rarity, signals that you are holding something very few people in the world can ever claim to own. Think about it, millions of 1967 pennies are out there, but how many shine in fine condition with these unique characteristics? Hardly any. This makes your coin not just rare, but supremely valuable. Collectors thrive on rarity, and the demand for such coins is skyrocketing. Every collector dreams of finding something that others do not have, and this coin delivers exactly that. The combination of age, historical significance, and the unique visual marks make it one of the most talked about coins in current auctions. And let me tell you this straight, when a coin like this enters the auction floor, the room changes. Eyes lock on it. Bidders are ready to battle. The value climbs like a rocket, because everyone knows they are not just buying a coin, they are buying history, rarity, and prestige. Now, let's talk about money, because I know that's what you are waiting for. A United Kingdom 1 penny 1967. In fine condition with the black dots, does not sell for pocket change. No, my friends, this is the kind of coin that creates headlines in auction houses. We are seeing current market values reach into thousands and thousands of dollars. And I assure you, the price I am telling you is absolutely correct. This coin in fine condition, with those rare black dots, is currently valued at nothing less than $140,000, $1,005,000 in today's auction market. Yes, you heard me right. This is a coin that can change your life overnight. Imagine holding a small bronze piece in your hand and realizing that it is worth more than a treasure chest of gold. That's the kind of value we are talking about here. And let me make this crystal clear. This is not just hype. The demand is real, the prices are real, and the opportunities are real. People who once ignored these coins are now scrambling to find them, because they know that holding one of these is like holding a millionaire maker. If you have one of these in your collection, you are not just lucky, you are blessed. You have a treasure that many will never even see in their lifetime. But here's my sincere advice to you. Do not sell your precious treasure to a common buyer at cheap prices. Avoid these scammers who will try to convince you that your coin is worth less. Trust me, my friends, your coin is not ordinary. Do not let anyone waste your precious treasure. Hold it, cherish it, and if you decide to sell, sell only in trusted auction houses where its true value will be recognized. Remember, I am telling you this because I want you to protect your wealth. There are people out there waiting to trick collectors, waiting to get treasures like this for pennies. Do not fall into their trap. For collectors watching this video, let me give you some tips. Always check the condition carefully. Fine or uncirculated coins with these rare marks are the ones skyrocketing in value. Keep your coins safe, stored properly, and never handle them carelessly. Watch the auction markets closely, because the demand for the 1967 penny with black dots is only going to rise. And most importantly, stay connected with trusted experts, people like me, who will guide you with honest and accurate information. In conclusion, the United Kingdom 1 penny 1967 with black dots is not just a coin, it is a masterpiece, a time capsule, a treasure chest in your hands. Its history, rarity, and current market value make it one of the most desirable coins in the world today. If you own one, you are sitting on a fortune. Do not underestimate it, do not let it slip away cheaply, and above all, do not let anyone deceive you. This is your chance to hold a treasure that can elevate your status, your wealth, and your future. Trust me when I say this, coins like these are discovered once in a lifetime, and if you have one, you truly have a key to unlimited possibilities. Next coin. Number 3. We are not talking about an ordinary coin that you might find in circulation or in some old drawer. No, what I am about to show you is nothing less than a symbol of greatness, a legendary piece of numismatic history, and a treasure so valuable that it has the potential to completely change your financial destiny. This is the United Kingdom 1 penny of 1961, a coin that is turning heads in the global auction markets and shaking the foundations of collectors' demand worldwide. If you are lucky enough to own this gem in fine condition, then believe me, you are not just holding a coin, you are holding a piece of wealth that can transform your life. Let's first take a step back in history. The year 1961 in the United Kingdom was an era of transition, an age where tradition met modern times. The penny, bearing the portrait of Queen Elizabeth II on one side, represents not just money but heritage, legacy, and the power of the British crown. Minted in bronze, with the iconic Britannia seated proudly on the reverse, this coin captures the very spirit of British strength and resilience. It was more than just a denomination, it was a cultural icon. Every curve, every engraving, every symbol carved into this penny carries decades of history. This coin is not merely a piece of metal, it is a chapter of history in your hand. Now, what makes the 1961 United Kingdom 1 penny so unique and breathtakingly rare in today's collector market? It is the combination of its limited survival in fine condition and the timeless significance of its design. Most of the coins minted in that period were lost to circulation, melted, or worn down to unrecognizable states. But when you have one in fine condition, every detail shines through the crown, the Britannia, the text all perfectly preserved like a time capsule. This is where rarity meets perfection. Collectors worldwide are not looking for average coins. They are chasing treasures that stand out, and the 1961 penny in fine condition is exactly that. It is highly sought after in auctions and private sales because serious collectors know its worth. And let me tell you this, when demand skyrockets, when collectors are desperate to add a piece of royal heritage to their portfolio, prices go beyond imagination. This is not just a collectible, it is a masterpiece that draws respect, admiration, and envy. So let's talk about its current market value. Today, in fine condition, this United Kingdom 1 penny of 1961 has been recorded in auctions reaching values that ordinary people can hardly believe. You are not talking about a few dollars here and there. No, this is a figure that makes jaws drop. In today's international auction market, the value of this coin in fine condition easily climbs into the thousands of dollars, and in some cases much higher depending on the bidding war. And let me assure you, the number I am telling you is absolutely correct. This is no exaggeration, no false claim. This coin's value is a reality in today's booming market. In fact, collectors describe it as nothing short of a golden ticket. You are holding a millionaire maker, a treasure chest in the palm of your hand. The present value of this coin is so exaggeratedly high because demand keeps growing. People are ready to pay anything to secure it. Think about it. A coin once worth a single penny now, commanding the power of a fortune. That is the magic of numismatics, and that is why this 1961 penny is no less than a rare jewel of the crown. With this coin, you are not just an owner. You are a guardian of a treasure that others can only dream of. This is a life changer, a priceless masterpiece, and a financial blessing that could make you rich overnight. Now, let me give you an important piece of advice. Do not, under any circumstances, sell your precious treasure to a common buyer at cheap prices. Avoid these scammers and small-time dealers who try to trick you by undervaluing your treasure. Trust me, and do not waste your golden opportunity. Your coin deserves to be auctioned in prestigious platforms where serious collectors compete. And when that happens, the price will climb higher and higher, because everyone knows this coin is not a simple collectible. It is an investment, a legacy, a financial shield for generations to come. Remember, your coin is highly demanded worldwide. This is not a regional treasure. This is an international masterpiece. Collectors in Europe, America, Asia, all are chasing this beauty. Owning it makes you part of an elite circle, a small club of people who hold the keys to true numismatic wealth. Never let go of this opportunity without realizing its full power. Your 1961 penny is a blessing, a golden secret, and a millionaire maker waiting to reveal its magic. To all the collectors out there, my final word is simple. Treat this coin with the respect it deserves. Store it carefully, protect it, and when the time comes to sell, do it wisely. Remember, you are not selling just a coin, you are passing on a piece of history, a symbol of value, and a treasure that can rewrite fortunes. So, my friends, if you are sitting with a United Kingdom 1 penny 1961 in fine condition, you are already rich. You just need the right moment to unlock your wealth. Do not underestimate it, do not undervalue it, and most importantly, do not trust the wrong people with it. Trust me when I say this. Your coin is not less than a royal crown jewel, and it deserves to shine in the grandest way possible. Next coin. Number 4. Today, I am about to reveal to you something that can change your life forever. We are diving deep into the world of the United Kingdom. 1 penny of 1965, a coin that is not just old, not just collectible, but a masterpiece of history, a rare treasure that could turn an ordinary collector into a true millionaire overnight. Believe me when I say, this coin in fine condition is a game changer in the auction markets today, and its value in dollars is nothing short of breathtaking. Now, before we get to its unbelievable market value, let's go back in time. The 1965 UK 1 penny carries with it a strong legacy. This coin was minted during the reign of Queen Elizabeth II, at a time when the United Kingdom was still using pre-decimal currency before the big changeover to decimalization in 1971. Struck in bronze, it carries weight, history, and power, a symbol of a great era. Holding this coin is like holding a piece of Britain's royal legacy in your hands. It is not just money. It is heritage, and heritage is priceless. The composition itself is remarkable. Made of bronze, designed with precision, featuring Queen Elizabeth II on the obverse, and the magnificent Britannia seated with her trident and shield on the reverse. This image of Britannia is not just a design, it is a symbol of strength, authority, and continuity, a design that collectors from every corner of the globe respect and admire. This artistry adds a unique flavor to the coin, separating it from ordinary pocket change and elevating it to the level of treasure. Now, let's talk about unique features. The 1965 1 penny was one of the very last large-size pennies before decimalization. This size and design will never be minted again, making it historically significant and limited in supply. And we all know what that means. The rarer the coin, the higher the demand, and the higher the demand, the more sky-shattering the value. Every collector dreams of adding this coin to their collection because it is a closing chapter of an era. The coin you hold is not only rare, it is irreplaceable. When it comes to rarity, you need to understand that while millions may have been minted, surviving coins in fine condition like the one I am describing today are extremely scarce. Most of the coins that existed were heavily circulated, scratched, worn down, or simply lost to time. But if you have one in fine condition, you are sitting on a fortune. And fortune is the right word because these coins today are fetching staggering prices in auction markets. And now, let's move to the part you've all been waiting for, the current market value in dollars. A 1965 United Kingdom 1 penny in fine condition is not a small find. Today, in auction markets, this coin is climbing beyond imagination. In fact, in the condition I'm describing, this coin is commanding values that can easily exceed $25,000 to $50,000. Yes, you heard that right. And trust me when I say this price is absolutely correct. I am not exaggerating to catch your attention. I am giving you the reality of today's auction markets where collectors with deep pockets are battling for this treasure. And believe me, this is not just a coin, it is a millionaire maker, a real treasure chest in the palm of your hand. Owning this coin in fine condition means you already hold wealth that others only dream of. Now let me tell you something very important. Do not, and I repeat, do not sell your precious treasure to a common buyer at cheap prices. Avoid scammers and casual buyers who will try to downplay the value of your coin just to steal it from you. Trust me when I say this, your coin is far more valuable than what they will ever admit. Don't waste your precious treasure by handing it over cheaply. Guard it, treasure it, and only deal with serious collectors or trusted auction houses who understand its real worth. Your trust in me is your shield. I want you to protect your coin as if it were a royal crown, because that is exactly the level of importance it holds. Tips for collectors. If you are holding on to this coin, preserve it with utmost care. Keep it protected from scratches, moisture, and unnecessary handling. Every detail on this coin counts, and condition is everything. If you are still searching for one, be prepared to pay high prices because the demand is overwhelming and supply is tightening with every passing year. This is not a coin you can just find on the streets. This is a coin that represents a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. In conclusion, the 1965 United Kingdom, 1 penny in fine condition, is not just another coin. It is history, it is heritage, it is art, and above all, it is treasure. This is the kind of coin that transforms an ordinary person into someone with wealth beyond imagination. Do not let anyone fool you into thinking otherwise. Do not sell your treasure cheaply. Do not trust scammers. Trust me, and trust the value of your coin. Protect it, because it is a symbol of fortune, a millionaire maker, and a true legacy that belongs only in the hands of those who respect its worth. So if you have this coin, remember you are already holding a treasure more valuable than you can imagine. Keep it safe, treasure it, and one day it will return to you not just wealth but pride, legacy, and glory. Next coin. Number 5. Today, I am going to reveal something so extraordinary, so magnificent, that it could change the way you look at coins forever. We are talking about the United Kingdom 1 penny from the year 1935. In fine condition, a coin that is nothing less than a hidden treasure, a millionaire maker, and a piece of history worth more than words can describe. If you own one of these, believe me, you are not holding just a coin. You are holding a fortune sealed in copper. Now, let's step back in time and understand the greatness behind this masterpiece. The 1935 penny belongs to the reign of King George V, one of the most respected monarchs in British history. Minted during a period of immense change in the world, this coin carries the weight of history in its design and composition. Made primarily of bronze, its powerful portrait of King George V on one side and the iconic Britannia figure on the other symbolizes not only the strength of an empire but the lasting power of tradition. When you hold this coin, you are literally holding a piece of the British Empire's glory days, a century-old relic that has survived wars, revolutions, and the test of time. But what makes the 1935 penny so uniquely special? It is not just a coin, it is a beacon for collectors. The detailing, the sharpness of its engraving, the majesty of Britannia seated proudly with her trident and shield, it all speaks of a craftsmanship that today's world cannot replicate. Each scratch, each mark of circulation, even in fine condition, is a whisper from history itself. No reproduction, no modern minting can capture the aura of originality this coin radiates. Now, let's talk about rarity. The 1935 penny is not a coin you can stumble upon in any common marketplace. This is not something you pick up casually. It is highly sought after, and when collectors hear about it, their hearts race. In fine condition, its demand soars even higher. Why? Because fine condition means it has survived almost 90 years without losing its defining features. That makes it not just a coin, but a rarity, a jewel in the crown of any collection. And rarity is what fuels demand, fuels competition, and ultimately fuels skyrocketing prices. So what is the true market value of this 1935 penny in fine condition? Brace yourself because we are talking about a coin that is not less than a grand treasure. In today's auction market, this very coin has been seen valued at thousands of dollars, and in some cases, even more depending on the auction house and the competitive fire among collectors. This is not small change, this is serious money. I want you to understand one thing very clearly. If you are holding this coin, you are not holding a penny. You are holding power, prestige, and prosperity. And I will say this with absolute confidence, the price I tell you is not an exaggeration. It is the reality of the collector's market today. This coin can make you rich overnight. It is a fortune sealed in copper, a true blessing for whoever has it in their hands. People dream about treasures hidden in mountains and oceans, but this treasure is right here, Small enough to fit in your palm, yet valuable enough to transform your life. Collectors worldwide are desperately searching for coins like these. Auction houses are flooded with bidders fighting to claim one, because they know its worth. They know that once it is gone, it may never return to the market again. The demand is so high that holding on to one of these is like holding a key to wealth that only a few chosen people in the world possess. Trust me, this is not an ordinary opportunity, it is once in a lifetime. And here's my heartfelt advice: do not, under any circumstances, sell your precious treasure to a common buyer at cheap prices. Avoid these scammers who lurk in every corner, waiting to rob you of your fortune by offering pennies for a treasure worth thousands. Trust me when I say this, your coin is far more valuable than you think. Do not waste your treasure on those who do not recognize its worth. Stand strong, believe in the value of what you hold, and remember you are sitting on nothing less than a millionaire maker. Now, let me give you some tips for collectors. If you are lucky enough to already own a 1935 penny, safeguard it. Keep it in protective holders, away from scratches and moisture. If you don't own one yet, make it your mission to find one, because once these treasures are gone into the hands of elite collectors, you may never get the chance again. Always verify authenticity. Always go to trusted auctioneers, and most importantly, never settle for less than its true value. Because the collector's market is booming, and every day the worth of this coin is rising like the morning sun. As we conclude, remember this: the 1935 United Kingdom 1 penny is not just a coin. It is history, it is heritage, and it is wealth. If you own it, cherish it. If you seek it, pursue it with passion. And always, always protect yourself from those who will try to buy your treasure cheaply. Trust me when I tell you what you hold is nothing less than a golden ticket, a priceless treasure, a fortune in disguise. So hold on to your treasure, believe in its worth, and never let anyone convince you otherwise. Because this is more than money, more than history, it is your legacy.